Jerry Mallory here for SB Nation and PrideOfDetroit.com. I'm dressed in draft day gear. I'm hoping Brad Holmes looks at me as a prospect and my name is called for the upcoming draft. Now, I might be about 15 years too late for that, but we know there will be some key selections. This is his first go round, and we're hoping it's one of many successful drafts. So let's talk about the Senior Bowl. It takes place today, or depending on what time you're watching this. And so there's some big names that many of us know about, we'll be looking forward to. But I've got 3 names I'll be watching personally. Maybe they're not household names. Perhaps you could take a look at them as well. Will they fit with the Lions? Let's find out. So the draft prospects come in all shapes and sizes and projections, if you will. So I've got a guy projected to go in round 2. I've got a day 3 guy. Then I've got a guy drafted projection-wise very late, 6th, 7th round, maybe even an undrafted free agent. So let's get right into it. Starting off with the round 2 guy, it's Chazz. I'm going to say this name wrong. Chazz Surratt. I probably butchered the name wrong even looking at the notes, but he's a guy that I'm looking forward to seeing this upcoming week. Supposedly he had a pretty good practice all week. And here's the part you're going to love. He's a linebacker, right? We need linebackers. But the important thing is he's not 250 pounds and slow. Hi, Christian Jones, Jelani Tavai. No disrespect to you all, but the modern day NFL needs speed. It needs athleticism at that linebacker spot. And it seems as though the Lions, for several years now, has been absent of that. So could Chazz Surratt be someone to come into the fold and change that up? We can only hope so. Now, moving on to the day 3 guy, follow me here. The Lions need a quarterback, right? Stafford will be leaving. But let's say they don't draft one in the first couple of rounds. Unlikely, but we have so many needs, it is a possibility. So I've got someone here in Jamie Newman, quarterback for Georgia, that could be a project. Someone that could potentially fill the need. Maybe even the Lions are feeling frisky and want to pull a Washington Redskin move and draft someone early and someone a little bit later, like they did with RG3 and Kirk Cousins. I think that was round 1 and 2. Let's not get that crazy. But let's talk about Jamie Newman for a second. He's someone that technically is a Georgia Bulldog, but didn't play it down. He transferred from Wake Forest. Maybe you remember him from there. Due to COVID, he didn't play, and his draft stock probably suffered. He was someone that if he could have had a big season at Georgia, people were projecting him to go in early round 2, mid round 2, maybe even sneak in the first round. He has all the tools, big arm, athleticism, a little bit of speed. He can get moving. He's kind of like a mobile quarterback, but he didn't play. And so now his draft stock has suffered. Now, just as a side note, I can't blame anyone for opting out during the COVID year. So he made the decision, and that's fine, but it may cost him a few rounds. So if the Lions don't address quarterback early, I think at some point they're going to have to bring in at least a prospect or 2 to try to fill out that role. Maybe they find a diamond in the rough. So look out for Jamie Newman, ex of Wake Forest, currently a Georgia Bulldog, maybe a Detroit Lion. Now, this third one, it's a quarterback, but he's not going to be an every down quarterback in the NFL. Think Taysom Hill, think Tim Tebow, a Gadget type of guy, someone you could bring in for a few downs, a little wildcat. He could throw a few passes. He can do the read option and things of that sort. It's Sam Ehlinger from Texas. Now, I liked him personally. I watched a few Texas games. I like what he brought to the table, but I get it. He's not an every down quarterback in the NFL. The cool thing about a new regime, new coaching, new philosophy, new everything is everything's kind of up in the air. Will the Lions kind of follow a little bit of the New Orleans Saints and bring in a Gadget type of quarterback? It's possible. All the possibilities are out there. We're not exactly sure what Dan Campbell, Anthony Lynn, and company will do. So if they are looking that route and potentially will bring in a Gadget type of quarterback, Sam Ehlinger is someone that could fit the bill. You can get him for really cheap. And like I said, I liked him at Texas, so I'm a little bit biased toward him. But that's it. Those are the 3 guys that I'm looking at potentially, among many others. I know some of the big names we've all been looking at. So who are some names and players you are looking at that you hope maybe stand out, that you're kind of envisioning in Honolulu blue and silver? They can be dressed like this. The only difference is they'll be much more equipped to actually play some downs in football. Leave them in the comments below. As you know, Pride Detroit, all of our content, you can't go on YouTube without seeing us doing a podcast, an interview, Kelly Rowe, articles everywhere. Follow all of us. Do what you do. This is the time of year where it's quite busy, and I'm going to try to keep up the pace with the rest of the boys. So I'll see you guys next week. That's it. Those are my three guys. Who are yours? I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, this has been Jerry Mallory for SB Nation and PrideOfDetroit.com.